Hey guys, how's it going? Mousy here. Welcome back to another podcast. It is November the 24th. This week has been pretty rough. Lots of stuff's happened, not going to go into detail. A little bit of hard times at the moment. Yeah, so not a lot has happened in the ways of crochet this week. So I'll just update you. There's no finished objects. There are lots of whips. Still the same, pretty much the same whips. And maybe some other surprises in there. And I have been yarn shopping this weekend. Yesterday I went out to Howick to the markets. I didn't get any yarn from there. They didn't have any. I was in the market for hand-dyed yarns, which no one has any. I thought for a place that's sort of rural they would have some, but unfortunately not. But anyway, last week I told you guys that I had sorted out some yarn from my shelf, cleaning up my shelf and stuff like that, and that I was starting a scrap blanket. Hang on, I just gotta untangle it. I have like so much work on my desk right now, it's not even funny. Ta-da! Here is my scrap blanket. I started off with purple and green, and the green hasn't run out yet. So I don't know how I'm going to work this. I should have actually watched someone else do a scrap blanket and see how they change their colours. But I just added the Christmassy red one to it. I thought, why not? I'm using Pinterest at the moment to check out different complementary colours and just go with the flow on that. So I've been chucking any colours in that will, you know, red, green, blue, yellow, anything like that. Yeah, I think I might go black and white at one stage. I need to get rid of some of my whites that haven't been used. But yeah, that's the update for that one. That's what I've been working on slowly in the last 12 hours. Also this afternoon, I was lying in bed looking at this this bag that I was crocheting. Oh my goodness, it was so annoying. There was one ball left. So I also showed you guys this last week. The yarn bag. I don't know how to make it, like, you know, even, and then I actually have to watch the tutorial again, I think. Yeah, so I added the last ball to that, and I've ordered more yarn for it. By the way, guys, this is a crochet hook holder thingy. Very handy. It hurts when I use the little, don't use it, for the t-shirt yarn. So this is good for, I think it's more like arthritis in your hands and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty handy dandy little gadget. This is probably the only thing I've used it for, is the bag. I haven't used it for anything else because I've brought so many crochet hooks over the last 2 years that most of them have grips. Yeah, so that's the update on the bag. I have 4 more balls of the the navy t-shirt yarn coming. I'll have the link to that tutorial in the comment box below. That is by Fiber Spider. It's actually a 2-part tutorial. Sorry, English isn't very good today. And my son's blanket, which is over there. Haven't done much on that But I have, as you can see up there, that's the same as what is on the blanket. I have, I think I said 6 balls of that yarn. I went out yesterday, yeah. And the market that I went to was close to where I get that yarn from. And so I went there, popped in there. And thank you to the ladies at Elegant Fabrics. You guys are awesome. I really like you guys' yarns. I've got to get the milk cotton next time I'm in. I got to use up what I've got though. So that might be a little while away. I hope you guys are still around. I'm sure you guys are pretty popular. Yeah, so this is another whip that I need to finish up, guys. Finish up. I look purple. The lighting's really bad. I need to do something about that. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I had the blue, which I was going to make the border, or the last bit for that blanket. I only had 1 ball, and I was really worried that they wouldn't have any more left for me to finish the blanket. Because it's 10 rows, 10 rows of each colour. So after I've finished this one, I'm going to go to this one and finish it there. And if they didn't have any more of this, I was going to use a darker blue that I got off AliExpress or Wish. I think it was Wish that I got that darker blue off. And I have 5 of those, so I was going to use those instead of the light blue and make something small out of the light blue. So, yeah, I ended up buying the last of this colour. So there's 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, maybe there's 5. No, yeah, the last 5 of those. Because there's 1 more on there that makes 6. Duh, count properly, mouse. Yeah, so that's going to be something I'll be doing hopefully next week. Within the next week, and I'll have an update for you on that. The Hexagon Granny that I said I would have finished by the end of October. Do you really think that happened? No, it didn't. I ended up having to buy a new ball of wool. Hang on. No, okay, cool. Don't worry about it. Never mind. I forgot to shut my door. Good going. Yeah, so I'm on the 5th round of the light denim. And I can't wait to get on to the last 4 rounds of the dark denim, guys. I really, really can't. So that is going to be probably my 2 missions this week, is to work on those 2. I may make the Hexagon Granny cardigan my main priority because it's so close to finishing. But we'll see. We'll see how this week pans out, and yeah. My Daisy Granny. Nothing has been done for the Daisy Granny, guys. I have sewn on the ends. Sewn on ends, no ends flapping around. I was thinking of doing these this afternoon and just adding the last dark navy to them. But I have so much work around me right now. Literally around me. that I'm like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And I'm sure everyone's like that, you know, crochets, knits, stuff like that. You get sort of overwhelmed at one stage or another. Yeah, and I have not even touched the circle to square ones that I was working on last week. Have not touched them. There's still ends. I haven't sewn them in. I think I sort of lost a little bit of motivation to do these. But I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Anyway, that was a short little thing from me. Yeah, I did go yarn shopping. You know about these yarns. And I went to Spotlight also and got the light denim. I went and got Hometown USA, Lion Brand, Hometown USA wool, because I was watching Sorella, something like that, and I've always wanted to knit a jersey, a sweater jersey. Before I started crocheting, I knitted. I was a knitter. I did knit a jersey for my son, a little cardigan sweater, pullover sweater, before he was born. But I only got to the point where I had all the pieces, all on stitch holders. But I think my nan got sick. And she was the one that was helping me to do the whole thing. And I got lost. I actually, what happened? I got stuck on the pattern at one point and forgot where I was up to. So I was just guessing. I ended up winging the whole thing, finishing it. But I didn't know how to sew it together. So it sat and sat and sat. He outgrew it by a year. My son. So I actually hid it in my glory box just over there. And I think 2 years ago I found it. I got all sad sack, so I threw it out. So I was a bit upset about that, but this is my time to learn how to do it and say I can do it at the end of it and say I've done it. I went to visit my nan today, and I sat there and I did a bit of knitting, and she turned around and said, oh, you know, your brother used to knit and he was way better than you were. And I went, oh, excuse me, I'm the one that crochets and knits. And he lapped that up. That was quite crack up. Yeah. So that was pretty awesome. So I'm just practicing at the moment, and I know I crochet, but I thought I would have a go at doing the sweater, because it's really making my hands itch. I really want to do it. So there's quite a lot on my plate at the moment, crochet and knit wise, but yeah, that's about it from me, I think. Yes it is. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and thank you guys for watching my videos, and I will see you Wednesday or next Sunday, next Sunday or Wednesday. Alright guys, have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you later.